Savage Shadowrun. Yeah.
Statement that if you do not fulfill this rent payment and the next in 30 days, as well as the 25% late fee, obviously, which adds up to about 22,500 new yen.
Right.
You will be evicted. You get a call.
Hello. What can I do for you today?
You see Desmond's kind of grainy face. Desmond is a chromed up troll. Mr. Evans, how are you on this fine day?
Can't complain yet. But soon, very soon, it will be a terrible morning.
The boss wants you to pay a visit to a couple of people. A couple of his associates are forgetting where their loyalties lie and need to be reminded.
Alright. You know my talents are used in very much better ways than this, but I understand.
You're in no position to refuse.
As I said, I understand. And I'm on it. Consider them warned as hell.
I'll route you the names and addresses. Another job you have to do without pay.
Yep.
As you're continue to mull that over, you get a second call.
Oh, good. How
this
popular?
One from an unknown number.
Bonjour.
Is this Mr. Julius Evans, the one they call the Wind?
It appears my reputation precedes me. Yes, it is. Who do you need killed this evening?
I have somewhat unusual request, Mr. Evans. The name is Juan Santos. I am a fixer in South Boston.
Oh.
I heard that you are looking for work.
I normally have questions, things, circumstances, lines I don't cross. I'm in no position to deal with any of those.
I know your lines, Mr. Evans. I don't believe this will cross any of them, although it may be somewhat unconventional work. There's a contact of mine that will be at the Leathertown Chapel at 2 p.m. Meet him there. He'll have the details.
Very well.
I'll arrange for a driver to get there as well. Take you to the job site.
All right. Sounds like a lucrative business proposal so far. I look forward to this going smoothly. And hopefully no one has to get double-crossed, killed, or thrown in the ocean.
That's always the hope.
Right.
There's a short pause, and he says, the funds should be transferred.
Well, look at that. I can get some tea.
Julius sets about his tasks, and we jump over to a different part of downtown Boston. The Genesis Consortium paying you a pretty reasonable sum of 5,000 million for a day's protection of this corporate representative during a business meeting with As Technologies, which is one of the big AAA corporations based out of Central America. And you have arrived at the site a little bit early just to assess the security of the place. It's a high-rise, 10 stories tall. Apparently you're going to be in a series of conference rooms on the eastern side of the building while they're doing whatever, business they have to conduct. One of the security guys who's with you been trying to converse with you multiple times as you kind of get to there. He says, "Oh, what do you think? Should be a pretty easy job."
Generally when people say easy job, you jinx it and shit goes AWOL. Now, there's a way to cure a jinx. Would you like to know how a bullet tastes or no?
Oh, come on. We're in the middle of downtown. It's 5 stories up. We'll be fine. That's just superstition.
When shit goes awry, I'm using you as a meat shield. I hope you know.
Hey, you're welcome to. I'm sure we'll be fine. I've been to plenty of meetings like this. You just sit at the bar, look pretty when, the time comes. Maybe slip a couple of drinks on the sly and, go home. No problem.
I see. And, remind me, how much do your services cost again?
Well, that's not important.
Ah, and neither is security to you, as I see. Shall we get back to work?
Yeah, okay. You're the specialist.
A few moments later.
As you're going up, windows. There's a lot of windows. That's gonna be your main concern here. It's your classic, high-rise conference room, floor-to-ceiling windows everywhere. The glass is probably reinforced, but there are so many possible places you could have a sniper that would have perfect vantage points into these rooms. It's not even funny. There's an intermediary between them and As Technologies. What they're basically trying to do is that both corporations are arguing over. They're trying to make a deal Genesis is trying to acquire a certain research team, acquire sponsorship for a certain research team at MIT&T. You know that historically, Genesis Consortium is based out of Amazonia, a country in the south, northern Brazil. And Azatlan, which is where As Technology is based off, they hate each other. So there is some serious tension between the two corporations, the two sides here, and that's why you've been hired to mediate.
Sure.
Make sure everything goes smoothly.
Can do.
Mr. Solarum, pleasure to see you. Glad that we'll finally be closing this deal.
I agree. It is a pleasure to see you as well, sir.
Yes, yes.
So while we're exchanging pleasantries,
Yep.
I am going to attempt to cast the empathy spell,
Mm-hmm.
and I have no idea how that works. Okay, so do I just click this cast button?
Yes.
Mine's totally melted.
What that gives you is basic surface thoughts, and this is a passive enough effect that you're not like intruding on their mind. It's not mind reading. You're just kind of like reading the outer sort of surface thoughts.
Right.
Mind passively read.
He seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Let's go close this deal. Let's get everyone home happy.
Smiles. Let's do that. Yes, perfect. The security guard at the desk says, your security detail has already entered the building. They're upstairs.
Excellent, excellent.
There'll be conference room 2 on the 5th floor. Go, sir. There you go, sir.
Okay.
And
My
you
badge.
guys head up to the 5th floor.
I know there's an elevator, but I intentionally take the stairs.
But your Genesis friend, he takes the elevator.
Right. Get
So,
up there, and I'm
but you do
fairly
get
quick.
a fairly nice. I mean, like I said, it's one of those staircases. It's got like the glass,
Yeah.
like 180 around it. Not a bad view.
Yeah. And the more time I get to spend in the sun, the better for me.
A few moments later.
And now we are going to cut over to a much less glamorous locale. To the Leathertown district in just kind of a little bit to the south, pretty much directly to the south of downtown Boston. It's a tiny little sliver of the city that was part of the original construction of the city hundreds of years ago. And it has been preserved for historic reasons. Unfortunately, the Boston Historical Society does not have a lot of funding these days. So it's a little bit run down as well. And we zoom into a tiny little chapel that is kind of crammed in between these old-fashioned brick buildings, and a tired guy how is your old Scipio feeling right now? How's he doing?
Scipio is tired. He's run down. He feels like he's been running for as long as he can remember. He's it's been a long time since he had a real meal. It's been a long time since he's said more than about half a dozen words to somebody. Got the hoodie pulled up over his face, his hat down low, like looking around, kind of drawn into himself a little, not even a little bit, but a lot.
Despite appearances and despite how tired you are, hopefully you have a little bit of hope, because you've been doing some work around the city for a while now, and you were instructed by Mr. Santos to come to here to meet with a Father Krausman, and he will help you disappear.
That's what I've been looking for. I'll look around. Padre, you here?
There's some movement from the shadows in the back, and an old man, wearing sort of the clerical robes, sort of steps out and says, "Yes, I am."
Got word to meet you down here, Padre. How's it going?
You're the one that Mr. Santos sent.
That's right, bud.
So you've come to burn away your sins, have you?
My sins are too great to burn away, Padre. I'm just looking for a fucking hole to crawl in.
Oh, well. You underestimate the power of this humble establishment.
I hope I do.
Right this way. Now, if you'll pass me your sin card. So, to give you an idea, sin card is a social identification number. That is something that everybody has in the UCS and pretty much everywhere in the world. If you have a sin, your face, your fingerprints, your DNA, everything about you is recorded in a government database somewhere. And if they want to, they can pretty much find everything and anything that you do. Now, this will take a few days, my son, but by the end of it, you will be sinless. All record of your face and everything about who you once were will be burned from this world.
Ah, damn, Padre, that sounds good.
You, as I understand it, have been doing some work with Mr. Santos to pay for this.
Yes, indeed, sir.
This is the last job that you are required to perform for him.
Fuck, that sounds good.
The details are, there is a deal that is going to be closed this afternoon between two corporations. Intel from Mr. Santos is that some gangers are going to try and crash this deal. And the objective is to make sure that neither of the corporate representatives are killed in the ensuing situation.
if he's contacting me, he understands there's going to be collateral damage.
Collateral damage is my middle name.
It goes with the territory.
Meanwhile,
Who was I supposed to intimidate?
A couple of contacts of the O'Reillys.
Okay.
A couple of associates. You want to make an intimidation roll? You got it. Okay, so that's a 12. So that's very good. You are
I just show up.
You are an assassin that is a known quality in Boston. You've been operating here for, I don't know, a couple years at least, right?
Yep.
So the
Just
fact
on
that
my
you
back.
show up and the acknowledgement of, Don Connor has the ability to make you show up
Yeah.
is enough to send the message.
And I'm just there smoking a cigarette, just
Yeah, so you have like a casual, like, oh yeah, weather's nice today.
mm-hmm.
And this guy is practically shitting his pants. I'll give him his money. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that we could handle that peacefully.
Yeah, good day, sir. Thank you.
Do you have any tea?
No,
Ah,
I could get some.
next time, have some tea.
Yeah, okay. We'll do. What kind of tea?
The good stuff. And I walk out.
That's the good stuff. Where do I get the good stuff? And then he spends the rest of his afternoon frantically scouring the Matrix, trying to figure out how to buy exotic tea.
Perfect.
So, Julius, you arrive at the location specified by Mr. Santos. And you see this, deranged homeless man standing outside of the church.
Lovely day we're having. Like a cigarette?
If you say so, bud. No, I gave up smoking. I found it was bad for me.
Lots of things will kill you, my friend.
There are a lot of things that'll kill me, and they've all fucking tried.
Why not give cigarettes another try, huh?
You look like the kind of son of a bitch that's here to do a job.
There's no other kind of son of a bitch.
This is true. I'm Skip.
You can call me Mr. Evans.
Mr. Evans, is it? Who sent you, Mr. Evans? And when you look down, you notice that there's a Remington room sweeper right in your right at your gut.
Oh,
Which is basically a
yeah.
pistol-sized shotgun.
It's a nice way to introduce our benefactor, I suppose. Is Mr. Santos.
I'll slide it back into the coat and all right. Well, I don't think that anybody around these parts would use Santos's name if they weren't fucking sure about it.
Yeah.
Now I've got what's going on here. If you haven't heard, a couple of Corpo reps making a deal today, and our job is to make sure that that they survive what could be a nasty little meeting with some bikers, with a biker gang, and then we're supposed to escort them to safety.
All right. Just a protect the suit job, eh?
An additional little factor that might be a possibility, there is a chance there is going to be a assassin on the lookout.
Is that me?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else.
Oh,
That would be fucked up.
Yeah.
Unknown factor, probably hired by some corporation.
You know how to handle wet business, Mr. Evans?
that is my business. Counter assassination is a little more difficult. It's been a while. Usually they're trying to stop me, but I'll do what I can. Scope the area. I guess what is expected. I guess we should meet everyone first.
As
no,
you
it's you, me, and the driver. So
All right.
let's go meet the driver.
as you say that, a van pulls up, driving down the road, spins up, kind of like hops up on the curb a little bit, and the back door kind of like slides open as the front window rolls down, and she says, "Heyo, you the two goons I'm supposed to be picking up?"
We are your goons.
I'll look at her and I'll go, Jesus Christ, was there no tanks available? You got anything? You got anything less subtle?
I do.
Fuck.
I don't doubt it.
I was told medium subtlety for this one.
Fuck. What is your low subtlety? A whirly
Oh.
bird?
Maybe I'll show it to you sometime. It's like, well, lovely afternoon today. I am White Rabbit. I will be your driver for this evening. And yeah, I'm not leaving this car. I'll get you to the place, and you get the packages into this car. I'll take them from there.
Copy.
So, what are your names?
They call
Skip.
me the wind.
The Wind.
Oh, shit.
Fancy.
You're the wind? Ooh. All right.
I assume she's a Shadowrunner.
I'll look a little more respectable.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe take that cigarette now.
And you guys make your way to the mission site. Meanwhile, at the mission site, Mr. Kili-Ketz and Miss Tempest are in the conference rooms. So you guys have actually like taken 3 of these conference rooms. This room here is like 2 sections, and then there's like a collapsible door kind of wall thing that can go in between them if you want to have one or the other. Currently, the kind of what's going on here is the as technology people have this room down here, and then you guys have this room up here, and then the actual like deal is going on. So the green are the Genesis Consortium, and then yellow is as technology, blue is building security.
Okay.
You're maybe like an hour, a little less than an hour into this whole conversation, Kili-Ketz, and obviously you've been contributing to like the talking and stuff. What would Ceri be doing security-wise during this time?
Probably just summon like a basic little rat. Have
Okay.
him going through the vents and little slips and doorways and just kind of wherever, monitoring the ground floor for anything that could be upcoming.
You summon this little watcher rat, and it sort of wisps up into the air, floats around. You can direct it where you want it to be, have it run patrols, and kind of look through its eyes.
I'm assuming at some point I would notice, which I would be like, hey, we need a quick break, and then go back and talk to everybody, or talk to like security detail and be like, hey, there's a floating rat spirit thing, and somebody's watching us.
Yeah.
Yes, that is mine.
Okay.
At the same time, Ceri, you would probably notice Kili-Ketz has a bit of a glow about him, the negotiator. He hasn't actively cast any spells or anything, so it's not as clear, but you get the feeling that he is probably awakened, especially when he looks at you. And astral sight is one of those things where, like, if you're using it, you're opening yourself up to astral space. So if like two people using astral sight look at each other, you're like, okay, yeah,
You both know.
yeah.
And knowing is half the battle.
Okay. Well, I will pretend I don't know, or pretend I didn't notice or something,
Yeah.
and just kind of go about my way, because it's like, oh, it's hers. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. She's on my side. It's fine.
Yeah, it's good. You got some magical security. So
A few moments later.
the deal is progressing. You're talking to see the as technology rep is Carlos Ortiz, who honestly for someone from as technology, fairly reasonable.
Sure.
Why don't you give me a persuasion roll, Kili-Ketz, just to see how things are going.
I got an 8.
Nice. All right. So yeah, things are going well. Honestly, the way it seems, like you might be out of here and be able to, like, get home for dinner at a reasonable time. So yeah,
Nice.
it's
Probably
looking
the
good.
first time this week.
Yeah. And that plus the nice paycheck in your bank account, it's shaping out to be a good day.
Hell yeah, it is. I'll
Um,
take it. I'm in bright sunny mood.
So we're gonna cut back to the other team. You guys are approaching the building. White Rabbit says, "All right, we're almost here. Place isn't on fire yet, so that's a good sign, I suppose.
I suppose.
What's the plan? Where do you want to drop off? Do you want to wait until shit hits the fan and then roll in to save the day, or want to get in there first? You want to go on the front door, or you're going through the garage door entrance?"
I'll go through the
Alright.
garage.
Okay, so you guys have a path to get into the garage as arranged by Mr. Santos. So you drive into the parking garage, pull into a parking space. White Rabbit says, "All right, well, we should sync our comms before you go out." Oh yeah, and I was supposed to give this to you. And like opens a glove box, roots through it a little bit, and pulls out a little like black chip and says, "Splice that into the elevator security. You should be able to get access at least to the first 8 floors."
Perfect.
All right, so you're going in first.
Yeah.
And then me and Skip are gonna chill in the car. Well, obviously I'm gonna chill in the car.
Yeah, you're just gonna.
As I said, I'm not getting out of here.
What's the security like if you were to go through the lobby?
Driving by, it looked like there was a couple of rent-a-cops in there.
So a show of
probably
force,
the
a
bill.
biker gang would blast right through them and enter through the lobby. If you
Agreed.
want to park up at the lobby, and if they roll in, blast away, do your thing with that sweeper you got.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna go into the lobby. And like I'm like trying to get out of the weather or something like
Okay.
that. You know what I mean? Like,
So, just to be clear, you're gonna go into the lobby with a shotgun.
No, you just take care of this ground floor. I'll go up there and expose the other assassin, kill him, and then everything will be good.
that sounds like a half-assed plan if I've ever heard one. Let's do this.
I had 13 minutes before we had to go. I had other shit to do before I got here.
I decided not to do the trench coat. You never wear capes. Capes are a problem. I learned that from The Incredibles.
I suppose.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
Knock it!
It's just like a short jacket.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put the shotgun in the backpack, put the backpack over my shoulder, and I'm gonna go stand like right here, like with my cup of coffee, like standing there, like I'm
Okay, yeah.
maybe begging, maybe hanging out. Like I'm sure I'm not the only guy who looks like down and out standing on the street right now.
Yeah,
And
you're in the city center. There's plenty of panhandlers out here, so
Yeah.
There's plenty of
give
your
me
folk.
a stealth roll for the shotgun concealment. This is going to be at -3, so roll
Good
high.
luck.
Oh shit.
So still a failure, but not too bad.
Okay.
If anybody's like really scrutinizing you, they probably are going to see like a gun-shaped outline in your bag. Okay, so what's Mr. Julius's approach on things?
Do I know who I'm protecting? The names?
David Vasquez and Carlos Ortiz.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna get up there, walk around until someone fucking tries to tell me something, and then I'll be like, I'm here for a meeting.
Okay, so you're going up to the 5th floor?
Yep.
Stairs or elevator?
Elevator. There's probably a thing, there's probably an ID for that, but if there is, I'll deal with that then.
Okay, sounds good. So do you have the skill electronics?
Yes.
Or thievery?
Yes, both.
All right, roll one of those for me.
Okay.
To use the little thing that you were given.
Why? I'm gonna Benny. That's a 2 and a 1, right?
Yep, that's pretty bad.
There we go.
There you go.
Then I'll
First
give you-
Benny of the campaign.
Perfect. Here's your
A
dragon.
success. Yes.
The power of Bennies when you just want something to work. I guess also I would try and pickpocket an ID off of a nobody, an intern, or something, if I see them first. Stop on like 3rd floor.
Okay. Give me a thievery roll.
Yes, sir. Let's see it. Let's see it. I better do good. That's not good.
You see like there is basically like a gopher intern who seems to be bustling around on this floor, and you kind of like accidentally bump into them and swipe their little ID badge thing.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you're like, oh, oops, wrong floor.
Yep. Yep, perfect. Do. Back to the elevator. What would be a forgery roll? Thievery again?
For forgery for what?
To take my ID, put it, mash it together with this fucking thing. This, like, just take a picture, like my picture or whatever, and put it on this intern's
It's
ID.
probably a digital ID, so I would say electronics.
Cool. Let me do that.
You have a kit for
I do.
doing that? Okay. Nice.
I actually, that's one of the kits I have.
And then go ahead and give me an electronics roll.
Come on, baby.
9. All right. So this is a good thing you got a raise, because this is a fairly complex thing to do in like a minute or two.
I bet.
I mean, this is a pretty simple badge. It's basically just like a little little hollow display thing.
Yep. That's why I went for an intern's one, because I bet it's like the turnover on that.
You have a badge that's similar to that with your face on it. You just like pop it open and like swap the chips and like snap it together.
Perfect.
You step out into the hallway here. And there is a security guard outside this elevator, and he kind of turns around and is like, sir, there's a bip meeting going on in these rooms, so jumping back over to the meeting, the discussions are in full tilt. Your watcher outside notices a guy who is actually sitting like pretty much right below this window here where your buddy's standing at.
Okay.
And he has you kind of switch over to the watcher view. You see this guy his aura is like red, like he is tense and like ready to go. You can like, so like through astral sight you can see emotions kind of like roughly.
So like a malicious intent almost.
You can't really read it that detailed, especially from this distance.
Okay, just that he's like gearing up for something.
But he's like, maybe he's just like a druggie. But like he's sitting on the side of the road and like apparently calm, and like blood is pumping, basically.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like calm down, I guess, and like see if one of them will check it out. If not,
call the security booth.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you call them.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
We got a guy. You know, I don't know. He doesn't seem too terribly suspicious, but something's a little off about him. He's kind of hanging out right below our beautiful view out here from the 5th floor, directly below the room. You guys wanna just go take a gander? Let me know.
I mean, he's probably just a bum. They asked us to get rid of him.
I mean, if you wouldn't mind.
All right. Yep. On it.
Appreciates ya.
So one of the rent-a-cops begins walking out to the front.
Why is there always a homeless, shifty layabout in our group now? Like that's a default.
It's a staple.
Yep, apparently.
Yeah, it's an RPG staple.
Ceri, why don't you give me a notice roll also? So you just go onto your character sheet and click the little like D20 symbol on notice, or just click the word notice and it should work.
I am thoroughly blind on where that is at right now.
On your character sheet, right? You're on your character sheet.
Hold on to skills.
Left column skills.
Okay.
And then notice is, yep, there you go.
Sorry.
No
There
problem.
we go.
Nice. All right, 8. Nice. Ceri, as you're standing here, doing security, you flip through. You notice there is a suit who gets on the elevator. He goes up to like floor 3, gets off, and then gets back on. And then as he's coming up to floor 5, he is doing something with his back turned to the camera. And you're not sure what he's doing. Maybe he's like fiddling with his phone or something. But it just like catches your eye as just like this is a person behaving slightly out of the ordinary.
Like intentionally turning his back to the camera. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. And he steps out into the hallway a little ways down. The security guy there is like, sir, there's a big meeting going on this floor, so just keep your voice down. You got your ID.
I wait for him to flash it. But I'm like kind of moseying my way down there a little bit.
Okay. He kind of looks at give me a persuasion roll, Julius.
Okay. As I'm showing him the ID and looking for my goddamn character sheet now, I say, holy shit, that I'm an associate of Mr. Ortiz. Just late to the meeting.
He kind of looks at the badge and is just like, okay.
These
Doesn't-
security guards suck.
Yeah, they do.
Which is why Ceri in a minute is gonna be like, my turn.
So he seems to wave you on, and then you look up and you see this this elf woman sort of walking towards you with maybe a little bit of purpose. Before that conversation happens, we're going to cut back to the conference room. Things are no, actually, we're going to cut back to the ground level first. So Skip, this rent-a-cop walks outside, kind of looks both ways. He spots you.
This rent-a-cop that you've dealt with this situation a million times.
I just realized that homeless man you were talking about was Skip. That did not register in my brain before this moment.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
That's
excellent.
So he walks up.
So
And,
as he starts walking, I'm actually going to go up and step into here.
Okay, so he's like, hey, sir.
There's someone prowling around here.
And I will come around the corner, but just fast enough that I'm not like trying to lose him.
Okay.
But, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so he kind of like, as you kind of like walk up, he's like, hey, sir. Okay, yeah. Get out of here. Scram. Oh, that's easy. Turns around, starts walking back. He rolled a 1 to notice your shotgun, so lucky you.
You're just a vagrant.
Damn.
Heavily armed vagrant.
And the security guards continue to be useless. All right, he starts walking back. We jump back over to Julius and Ceri as you're walking up. Ceri?
And I like put the ID back in my inside coat pocket. And as you approach, then I get out a cigarette.
Kind of pop on over, I guess finish walking that way. Be like, how you doing today, sir? What can I do you for?
Bonjour, Miss Mademoiselle. Like, how are you doing? It's good day to be in an office building, eh?
Oh, absolutely. It's how I make my living. But what are you doing here? How can I help you?
You can help me by telling me what you think the situation is. How is our man inside? Is the perimeter secure? Have you found the outside assailant?
I absolutely have my eyes on lookout, but interesting that you say you're here for the business meeting, and you're more concerned about what is going on outside than the deal itself.
Well,
I mean, why else would you be here so late?
I am an outside consultant for the company, Mr. Ortiz. It's my job to be invisible. I'm assuming you didn't see me till I entered the premises. I've been here for some time.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm here on this floor, paying attention to what is going on here.
Then we have all the bases covered. I have not located one of the X factors. If you'd permit me to enter the meeting, I would have a better chance of exposing them.
Oh, see now, silly. There's no entering the meeting once the meeting has started.
This is okay. Once the bullets start popping off, we will see who is this would-be assailant, and I will kill the shit out of him.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me another notice roll for your watcher, Jojo. Oh shit, nice. That was a good roll to roll well on. All right, so as you're talking to him, and as he says, like when the bullets start flying, you get a ping from your watcher spirit outside. The glint of metal from the top of a nearby building, and something long and dangerous being extended from what appears to be like some kind of camouflage suit. As you, like the spirit kind of like snaps over to look at it. You see it. Of course, neither you nor the spirit have enough time to really do anything about it. There is a weapon pointed at the building. It appears to be some kind of like RPG, basically.
Oh, jeez. They're going hard.
Switching over to Kili-Ketz in the room. A few seconds earlier, the deal is progressing pretty well, amenable, and actually, like your initial estimates of it being like a couple hours long seems to be drastically shorter than that.
Nice.
Like you're within like maybe 20 minutes of like closing this thing out.
Hell yeah! I'm so
there's
good
actually
at my
some
job.
like friendly conversation going on and stuff.
So good at my job.
And Mr. Vasquez even sort of like makes a small joke that Mr. Ortiz laughs at. So it's all going great, and then you hear this sound, which is like, and the window here explodes, and then the tables explode, and just everything explodes. There is ringing in your ears.
Oh.
Just gonna roll this in chat for fun. Oh, that was shit.
Yay! It's fun.
The RPG hits the window.
I'm pretty sure I'm just dead if I were sitting on that side of the table.
You might have been okay.
Well, I mean, if me and JoJo would have been in the meeting room when that went off, you could have killed 3/4 of the party.
At the same time, Skip, you kind of turn to go back around the corner to your spot.
Yeah.
Right. You see two kind of shitty looking vans driving up, going pretty fast down the road here. And the rent-a-cop there seems to see it as well. A little bit too late, as one of them veers and plows right into him, right through the window.
Holy shit.
The second one turns off a little bit ahead, plows through there, hits the fountain. And a whole bunch of gangers start pouring out of there.
Oh no.
You see that they are all wearing like jack-o'-lantern masks, or like balaclavas, painted like jack-o'-lanterns. Do you think you would have the street or gang etiquette, either of those? I assume you would have military probably as one of your two.
Yes.
So go ahead and give me a common knowledge roll.
Okay.
So that would be a success. These guys are pretty well known. This is the Halloweeners gang. They are a bunch of psycho-arsonists,
nice.
to put it bluntly. Jojo, you see that as well through your Watcher spirit.
Okay.
So I think we're not going to jump into combat yet, because none of you are actively in combat at this point, but we're going to kind of rapid fire circle around. Kili-Ketz, what are you doing in the room whose wall just got exploded?
After boom boom.
Probably standing up. I'm going to back away from the window and cast the protection spell on myself?
So for all spells in this game, if they have a non-instantaneous duration, if you cast them, you can keep them up indefinitely as long as you are still concentrating on them.
Okay.
Which mechanically, every spell you're concentrating on, you have a -1 to all of your spellcasting rolls.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing it this way.
The more you have, the harder it is to cast any other spell.
And if you
Okay,
you
sure.
fail on one, you drop them all.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
So if you have 6
Okay.
spells up and you go for number 7 and you fail 7, all 6 drop.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast the protection spell.
Yep.
So I have a 7.
7. So that will give you +2 extra armor.
And basically, I'm just backing away from the table, like trying to get out the door.
I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. I'm backing the hell out of there.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
going
know how
out the
far-
door.
Yeah, I'm getting out of this. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's an RPG. I don't have armor for that.
That's a very sane thing to do.
Fuck those people. And yeah, I'm just basically backing out the door, and I guess like have my wits about me. Basically, look around and try and figure out if there are any threats inside this building.
Okay, well, you look to your right, you see the your magical security consultant talking to some guy.
Okay. RPG from across the way just took out half the conference room.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Rent-A-Cop and go, so he goes to lobby now, and start making my way down the hallway. Still keeping an eye.
Evans goes to the lobby.
Yeah. Keeping an eye,
He's like-
making sure Rent-A-Cop's actually gonna do what the hell I said.
Okay, so he's like, wait, RPG? What was that?
Lobby now. Thank you.
Lobby? So he's like, yes, right. And kind of like puts his hand on your shoulder, Julius.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll go with.
RPG?
Yeah, RPG across the way took out the window and half the conference room.
The emergency staircase you were talking about. We need to get everybody down that staircase. Far away from the windows.
So that's happening. Jumping down to Skip.
Yes.
So you see that happen.
Yes.
And the gangers are getting out. Bullets start flying.
I am gonna start blasting with my shotgun.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Exactly.
I think they made a movie about you. It's called Hobo with a Shotgun.
Hobo with a shotgun.
Yeah. That's
Okay, so I'm gonna
exactly
move.
what it
These
is.
guys got a little bit of time to move around. So this guy who jumped off the back, you got a pretty clear shot at him.
Okay.
He's about to be blood paste.
Click your shotgun
Uh-huh.
of choice. Attack plus damage dice.
Yup.
God,
Dead.
So,
Fucking-
well, unfortunately, he didn't get a raise, so he doesn't get the bonus damage. Did you want to use burst fire?
Sure, I would love to use burst fire.
So you're just like,
Yeah.
and several of the slugs like smash into the car. One of them kind of clips him. Not a very good hit. And he is shaken. So he didn't quite take him out. But you staggered him kind of a little bit. Alright, combat time. We're gonna go through the combat turn order situation now.
Okay.
So,
Beautiful.
combat.
The way initiative is determined in Savage Worlds is you're dealt a playing card. Highest to lowest determines who goes first. Aces are high. And then it goes spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs for order of highest to lowest in suit. Also, something to note, you can spend a Benny to draw a new card if you don't like the one that you drew. There's 2 jokers in each deck. Joker is automatically you go first. Also, if you're a wild card when you draw the Joker, it's very good. Because you get a +2 to all of your rolls that round. Oh shit, Jesus. In addition, everybody on your side gets another Benny. Oh, Jesus, okay. So it's very good to have a Joker, and it's not great for the enemy to draw one.
No, especially when it's like 6-on-1.
Lucky for you, all of these guys are extras, so they don't get the +2 to hit.
Okay.
Thank God.
But they do still get to go first. These guys are moving in. Gunfire, gunfire. I'm not gonna roll for them against the rent-a-cops. And this guy, he successfully recovers from being shaken. You hear one of them kind of like turn and like, "Who the fuck is that?" Alright, you three, frag him. We're going in.
This is Shadowrun. Every hobo has a shotgun.
He almost got fucking deleted from existence by that shotgun, so he's gonna go crouch behind the fountain there. And these two guys duck behind the car. They seem to all they all have like assault rifles.
Oh no.
AKs.
Yeah.
A hail of bullets hits the wall, sort of next to you, which 2 of those shots would have hit without the cover, so cover is important. So that is their turn. Okay, so up here, the rest of the group here, readying to get out. They start like ushering people out. The As Technology guys, like one of them grabs the rep and starts pulling them. And give me a notice roll, actually.
Jesus.
Okay, so
very nice.
Amazing roll.
Was that one of those
15.
exploding?
Yep, your 6 exploded twice to a 15.
Well, I got their
Okay,
numbers,
so
whoever they are.
as you kind of glance over there, and you see these 2 guys kind of like look at each other and make like meaningful eye contact, and then one of them pulls out his like sidearm, and he hasn't like even finished like moving it already, but you know he's moving to shoot the rep. You actually go before them, but you know that.
Awesome. Okay.
And that brings it to Julius.
Originally, I was just gonna fucking karate chop this dude, leave him in the hallway, and come back. I'm just gonna fucking hop down to the lobby, but I'm gonna ditch this dude either way. I'm gonna go to the stairs. Be like, hey, dude, I've got this. You go back to your job. I have something to do.
Like he's gonna guide you into the elevator.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the stairs and just jump down with my grappling hook. That takes too long.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna just ditch him?
Yeah. Where are the stairs then?
Right here.
Kick that shit open, and then I'm gonna just grappling hook down the stairwell.
Okay.
That'll be way faster.
On your next turn, you may do that. Kili-Ketz, your turn.
Alright, so he takes just a quick breath. Blast it all! I'm going to I want to grab the representative guy.
Okay.
And just attempt to drag him out.
Alright. I mean, he's an elf, and you're an orc, so you're, like, way bigger than him.
Yeah, and I'm just...
and this guy, like, he's maybe done 1 push-up, and it's,
and that's because he was reaching under the couch to get something?
Yeah, it left him winded for a full 5 minutes.
So I'm just, like, running in because, the whole heroic flaw thing. Grab him, and I'm just going to try to, like, right here.
So you can, like, get him to the door next
get him to right
next
there.
to Ceri. Yeah, you drag him without too much problem.
Yeah, I'm just screaming the whole time, let's go, get out, now! And that'll be my turn.
Okay, so that brings it to Scipio.
Yes.
And in a straight-up firefight down here.
What I would like to do first.
You are also in comms communication with Scipio, I should point out.
Okay, yes. Okay, good. So then I will be like, where's the targets?
They have other representation. I'm ready to.
Negative. We are representation. Stay with them. I've got this taken care of.
How many?
Fucking lots, bud.
Let me thin out. Let me thin out the rabble, and then I'll.
Negative. Negative. Stay with the target. I've got this.
Okay.
So what I would like to do is I would love to roll a concussion grenade under the car, and then depending on how that goes, after I roll the concussion grenade, I would love to run right here and blast these two.
Okay, so the thing about grenades is that
Are they fun?
when you throw them, they're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
Even if you don't succeed at this, the grenade will deviate in some direction.
And go
And
somewhere.
it might still hit them. Might be worse for you, but.
Okay. I'm willing to take that chance.
And then you would move up, take your shot. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
I would like to use another Benny.
Okay.
Come on, big bucks, no whammies.
Wait, so when you choose to do 2, you're at -2 for all of them?
Jesus.
Yep. -2
Okay.
for all of them.
That's what I
Okay.
call a reroll.
Benny Well Spencer, you roll it under there. It's going to hit both of them. They need to make their vigor rolls. They fail. So that means they're stunned,
That's good.
which is bad for them.
Uh-huh.
So when you're stunned, they are effectively incapacitated, meaning you get a +4 to hit and damage on them.
Oh my god.
So you may continue with your turn.
So I'm gonna blast at both of them. You know what? Fuck it. I'm shooting this one right here.
That works. Or roll your Enfield. All right, so a 6 that will hit.
So we'll roll damage.
Yep.
Come on,
And this
big
is
damage,
a
big damage.
2d10.
Yep. Big damage.
Ooh.
9
+4?
+4 is 13.
Okay.
That is definitely enough.
Okay.
This guy is wearing armored clothing. Not very much going on there. You step up, blast his chest cavity open with a shotgun.
I go 1, 2.
Yep, get into cover behind the car.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that'll be light cover, so that's good. Especially
Okay.
since this guy's got his sights trained on you.
Yeah.
Just watched you X his dude out.
Yeah. You hear him be like, "Fuck! Glad I backed up."
That would have been him.
Smart move.
For you next, fucker.
All right, so that is Skip's turn. Good turn. Good turn.
Oh,
That
yeah,
brings it
was.
to Ceri and the situation up top.
The situation.
Situation.
Alright, we got a situation.
Wasn't that on Jersey Shore?
Your job is to ensure the meeting goes smoothly. This is kind of a gray area. It's like it might be out of your jurisdiction.
The meeting has not gone smoothly.
Okay. Fuck.
I'm expecting a second RPG any second now.
I know, that's what's really making me nervous.
I'm expecting a sniper bullet. Like, the RPG was just to clear the fucking room.
Right.
Break the glass.
Yep.
Okay. So the 2 exchanged looks, but one pulled out a gun?
Yeah, the one in the back.
Is going to shoot
He's reaching for his sidearm.
in a
With
action
murderous
motion.
intent.
Yep.
Gosh. Pull a gun, go up, grab him, to move him, and then basically just point blank this guy.
Oh, just like
Yeah.
bang. Fucking Wild West.
Oh yeah.
You could do that if you wanted to. Yeah. You could absolutely do that.
Okay.
If you just want to like move him to the side and blast the guy, then yeah, that works.
Okay. Because my hope is that that'll send a clear enough message to the other guy, and then I can deal with him in a second.
Yeah. All right. Ballsy move.
Shit.
I like it.
Well, we're going for it.
All right, you're gonna shoot him with your Ares Predator. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Big ass gun.
So how do I roll to attack for that?
Okay, so if you're on your character sheet,
Yes.
you just click on where it says attack plus damage, that little button there.
And it'll automatically do the attack
It'll
first.
Yep, it'll roll your attack for you.
Then...
And I'm gonna say,
Nice.
because I don't think this guy is focused on you at all,
Mm-hmm.
you are going to have what's called the drop on him, which is the equivalent of what Skip had to that stun guy.
Okay.
Well, he's
which
busy.
is +4 to hit and damage.
Big money, no whammy. Yeah.
Ooh,
Jesus.
okay.
There you go.
So I'm
19.
guessing I'm painting the wall with this guy.
Yeah. All right.
God.
So the Ares Predator is a 50 caliber handgun.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
forgot about that.
Yeah, it's the
Holy
gun you
shit.
pack when you want to be carrying a rifle in concealable form.
Oh god.
So you just kind of like shoulder in there and just blast this guy in the chest point blank. He drops. There's
He is no more.
there's a pretty big splatter on the wall behind him,
Awesome.
and these guys are like they're going for their guns now. That one of them's like he says something in Spanish in alarm,
Okay.
and are you gonna try and make any justification as for why you did that, or
Oh, you're
like,
just gonna let them X you out now.
And be like, sir, they are not your friends. Like, they are trying to kill you. Please let me help.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be at
Oh boy.
-4.
Yeah,
Oh,
this isn't gonna work.
oh.
You never know.
You could explode on your wild dice.
There we go.
Okay, so I mean, you got a 2. He does not seem convinced that you. I mean, he seems kind of confused,
Yeah, that's fair.
and not immediately convinced that you are on his side.
It has literally been 6 seconds. He's
Um,
still shell shocked.
So yeah,
Right.
yeah, he is probably very much shell shocked. And now we bring it to this room. I rolled opposing rolls and I got the same thing. So they are going to act simultaneously. This guy is going to step back and fire his handgun at you, Ceri. For guns, concerning firing guns in melee, you can't fire anything larger than a pistol in melee because the person can just like push the barrel out of the way, basically.
Makes sense.
You can fire pistols in melee, but it's against the target's parry instead of against base 4. The barrel out of the way.
Okay.
This guy is going to fire, roll damage. So that's going to be 10 damage, AP 1, which the AP will be negated by your body armor. 10 does not hit with a raise on your toughness, so it doesn't do a wound. If it was 11, it would do a wound. Since it's not a wound, you are just shaken, which I tend to denote by this little red dot, which means it was like a grazing hit.
Ooh.
Okay.
This guy is going to push down the
Get down, Mr. President.
yeah, he's gonna get down Mr. President, the rep, which I feel like he probably succeeds at doing this.
He's gonna put him right into sniper view.
So he pushes him down like pretty hard, actually, and he's like down in the shrapnel now, but kind of out of your line of sight. And then he's gonna attempt to like grapple like grab the gun, basically.
Awesome.
So this is going to be a opposed athletics roll. So go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
I believe in you, Ceri.
Sorry.
A 5 is enough. He rolled worse than that, so you are not. He does not restrain you in any way.
This is starting off great.
These two
Shouldn't have
guys
sent away the outside consultant.
busting in from the other room,
I didn't know who the hell you were.
right as these guys are like drawing their weapons.
Fantastic.
No bodies have dropped from the gunfire, just some grazing hits as pistols are drawn and begin being used. That is the end of the round.
All right. So he is Kili-Ketz. I'm going to try and shove this guy out the door.
Okay.
Like, preferably without moving, just kind of like full on throw him out the door.
Yep, that works.
I want to cast Mana Bolt on this guy.
All right.
And just hit him with like Sunbeam of Justice from my hand. Oh nah, I'm gonna Benny that shit.
Yep.
I've got a D10. There we go.
There you go.
That'll do.
8, nice. All right. So that is enough to shake him. Not quite enough to put him down, but you do kind of like hit him with the beam, and so the light armor takes a bit of the burn, but not all of it.
And I am still glowing like sunrise yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, you a magic man for sure.
And that's my turn.
That brings it to Julius.
So, firefight over there, firefight down below. My new vagrant tells me he's got this. I don't think he's got this. I'm assuming lazy bikers will take the elevator. There's no way they're climbing 5 flights of stairs. Alright. I go back to... I kind of camp out at the elevator. I'm assuming these guards went to the firefight. There's no way they're still there.
I mean, they're like here. Yeah, they don't get paid enough for this shit.
Alright, then I'm gonna kind of walk up to them. Like, without being seen, and just kind of like, hey guys. I think we got more company coming.
Oh shit, what?
Yeah, the lobby's getting overrun.
What the hell? Why isn't the alarm been raised yet?
I don't know. You may want to go trigger that thing.
And one of them kind of like is talking on his comm links is, hey, security booth 1, do you read? Security booth 2? Do you read?
Yeah, I don't think they're reading you.
Shit. They're freaking out.
As they should be.
So I'm just gonna chill here, get out my gun, and be like, get ready to shoot a bunch of idiots that come through that elevator there.
They're coming here? How do you know they're coming here?
I'm hired the security outside consultant. I didn't think they'd be coming through the window and the walls.
To the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, they have their guns out.
Nah, I'll just have the gun out and ready. Smoke a cigarette.
All right, he's gonna step there and shoot at the one that you softened up there.
Nice.
And misses.
Oh, what a scrub.
And then bullet sponge man. He's gonna step into the shards of the table and shoot at the one engaged with. Misses. These guys are fucking useless.
Yes, they are.
He accidentally shoots you instead of the guy next to you, Ceri.
Love that.
Yeah, love that for you. So that is a 6 7, 8. And now here's the thing about being shaken.
Oh.
Here's the bad news. So when you are shaken, not only can you not act or attack or anything, you're also more vulnerable to taking wounds. So while you're shaken, any damage result that would shake you instead inflicts a wound. Another thing, a very important thing you can do with your Benny is you can make a soak roll. You spend a Benny and you can make a special vigor roll to negate wounds that you would otherwise take.
You just soak the damage.
So this guy, he's hitting you for 8. He will be doing a wound unless you make a soak roll.
So you just roll your vigor stat and spend your Benny and say no. Just...
Yep.
What does a wound do?
It's a -1 to all trait rolls.
Okay.
Just from injury. It is also approximately 25% of your being aliveness.
Okay. So there's no hit points per se.
You can take up to 3 wounds before you're unconscious. On the 4th one, you are incapacitated, and you roll to see if you die or not.
Oh shit! Okay, all right.
The news
Good
is
to know.
I can heal you.
Fuck.
If
brutal.
we get out of this.
Well, good. Someone does have healing. I wasn't sure. I have the healing skill, but that's to know what bones to break.
I have both the healing skill and the healing spell.
Cool.
Okay.
My healing skill is definitely not for healing.
So in the now, Jojo, you can spend a Benny to try and make a soak roll, or you can just take the wound.
Okay.
It's rarely a bad idea to spend a Benny on a soak roll, I would say.
Do I hit the soak button?
You can hit the soak button.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so what you wanted to get there was a 4.
Yeah.
And that's not a 4. So unfortunately, you do still take the wound. So yeah, you can thank your good old pals in Genesis security there for that
Love
one.
that.
Bullet to the back.
Oh man.
Worse than useless, these guys. Well, now the enemies go. He's being shot at right now. So he's going to move right here and shoot back. Oh boy. Oh dear. That was a good one. Okay, so he fires and it hits this guy in like the upper shoulder, like carotid area, and he goes down. Not looking good for him. This guy in security armor, he had a rifle. This guy grabs the rifle and levels it at your boys here and just. So we'll see how that goes.
Suck, 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 suck.
Suck, suck, suck.
Suck.
It was a suck.
Yes.
So the way this works is that with a shooting roll, if you miss and you roll a 1 on your trait die, on your shooting die, you hit a random adjacent target.
Okay.
Ally or enemy. With shotguns or full auto fire, that is upgraded to a 1 or a 2. Which actually means that just like spraying inaccurately into large groups of people, you have a chance of hitting someone, even if you roll really bad. Just because like it's a lot of bullets.
Bullet Sponge McGee is dead.
And guys downstairs, they are in the building. So your friends down here.
There's no way
Skip.
they're taking the stairs.
So this guy has to make a vigor roll at -2. He's so fucked. Yeah, he's just gonna sit there and wait for death. Smart one. He is going to take a shot at you. Burst fire. His assault rifle. So that is going to hit with a normal hit. It's going to be doing 12 damage to you.
Jesus.
AP2.
Did we have
Hold on just a second. I apologize.
No problem. You can go ahead and take your turn.
Hit the unshake roll.
Yep. Yay, and succeed.
Okay.
Alright. So it's a spirit roll. Even with the wound penalty, you're good.
Did I completely misread that situation?
No, you were on the mark.
Awesome.
The only person who knows that, which is the awkward part.
Outside of my, they're not here to help you.
Yep.
Okay. My lightning bolt says cone template. So would I be able to hit both those guys down in a melee?
Yeah, you sure would.
Great. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, do it up.
This much.
Yes, you.
Oh no.
I didn't know you could get a -1.
Well, it's because you have a -1 to the spell because of the PowerPoint cost.
Oh.
Then you have a wound penalty as well.
Oh
Fantastic.
my god, that's awful.
That is very unfortunate.
There's a thing called a death spiral in Savage Worlds. You're almost in it.
Sounds like it.
So you aren't able to focus on the spell. Unfortunately, that also means your little watcher outside you lose control of him. He goes
Great.
poof. That would have been nasty if you pulled it off, but fortunately no.
Fuck. Alright. I'm just gonna stroll up there.
Okay, yeah, just get behind your people.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that works. All right. Jumping back over to Skip. So you took 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
So this is going to be doing a wound to you, since it's hitting with a raise. Unless you would like to make a soak roll.
Yeah, I think I probably need to.
I would go for it for sure. All right. So you got a 4 or higher, so you soak the 1 wound. You're all good.
Okay.
Plot
Excellent.
armor, bitches.
Okay. So then it's my turn now.
Yep, now it is your turn.
Okay. And I'm gonna blast this fucker right here.
Alright, blast away.
And I will burst fire this one.
Hey, it's a good thing you burst fired.
Yeah. Okay, and then we roll damage.
Yep.
Yep, get him.
Ooh.
Oh, damage.
Yeah, alright.
Alright.
He's down.
Okay, and then I will radio Mr. Julius and be like, lost track of 10, headed your way.
Oh, only 10, eh? Alright. I'll let the rabble know we've got quite the infiltration coming.
You get a radio from your ride, White Rabbit as well. It says, y'all having fun up there? We should probably, fuck off before Knight Errant shows up.
Yes,
so, chop chop.
I suppose we should exfiltrate this popsicle stand as quickly as possible.
Yeah, get the package and let's GTFO.
Alright.
And we will stop there for tonight.
Beautiful. All right.
Good
This was
lord.
awesome. Thank you very much.